So she said diabetes is stress classified under, could fall under a workman's comp?
Unfortunately, yes, and it's the most dreadful. Yes,
That's oh, they grabbed that one, yeah.
But the first example you mentioned because of the first aid, because you were seeing with the first aid that did add to it?
Mm-hmm.
Did it, okay.
Yeah, because it was something actually did happen, it's reportable, right?
Right.
There was
So
first
that's
aid
what they were, yeah.
And then that will get added, because I've seen that when it comes back. And then like, oh, well, look, I had this, I got stung by a bee. That's also work comp related thing, and they'll add that. And then now it's like, okay, well, we're gonna go full blown and as an accepted claim.
So think about what she's saying. If somebody is pretty strategic, they may report something to you and say, I don't want to go to the clinic, I don't want any medical treatment, and if your supervisor doesn't do a report, doesn't do the process, then that employee technically did report it that day. They know you didn't do anything because you don't want to send people to the clinic because you don't want an OSHA recordable. They're smart enough, they plant the seed, leave the company, do a post-term CT, and say, yeah, remember I told you this day, you even called the nurse for me. Yep, those were all related to my injury, and to her point, now it's going to be accepted, for sure. People know what they're doing, right? So I'm always leery of people that, no, I don't want any medical treatment. We don't even want to talk to
That's true.
So I recommend the nurse triage for the reason that it's a recorded conversation. So at least it's not one word versus the other. And then that person knows this is a required recorded transcript, and maybe they're less likely or less motivated to litigate because you have an official document versus the supervisor saying, well, I think they said this.
They didn't want to go, yeah.
They didn't want to go to the clinic.
They didn't want to go, we let them go home for the day, yeah.
Exactly.
The triage says they tell them.
Yeah.
Your question?
Yeah, so is there a way, we looked up this employee to see if he had past claims from previous employers and he did not, but what about settlements? Can you look up a way, does he go to employer to after employer just to get settlements?
I think the insurance can.
Well, they usually
That's what I heard. They see it on
the
there.
insurance company has their own way, and it's, I would say every insurance carrier actually has different ways of how they rate things, and it's based on that settlement. But in this case, it's just pretty much because the attorneys get paid on this.